I'm so excited to be here with you guys. Alrighty, so I think this is my very first time ever going live on our YouTube channel. This is pretty cool. Hey guys, sorry, I'm making some adjustments here. But what's up, guys? I'm gonna try something real quick. Let me see about the lighting real quick. Let's see. Is that better? A little bit better. Okay. So, actually, no, it makes me look a little dark. We're gonna turn the light. Close that back. All right, sorry. What's up, guys? Hey, you guys. This is Keenya Kelly, business and brand consultant for KenyaKelly.com and ifyoubrandit.com. This is literally my first time ever going live on YouTube. We've been here for forever. Here on YouTube forever. And so super excited to be here with you guys today. If you guys have never ever heard me introduce myself, but I'm Keenya Kelly of KenyaKelly.com and ifyoubrandit.com. And basically what I do is I help people figure out who they are at the core of their being. Then we come up with creative ideas and strategies to generate revenue. And then we take those ideas and we strategically build businesses and brands online and make them profitable. So anytime you catch me live, I'm always talking about business, branding, Jesus, and mechanics because I got 3 of them. So we are here today in my office / studio for the very first time on YouTube because we're going to be spending more time chatting with you all. And so I just want to give you guys message. Sorry. So I just want to give you guys an update on what you guys can expect, and we're going to talk about fear a little bit. So you guys are going to be able to expect at least one video a week that is specifically for you guys here on YouTube. There's like 800 plus videos of me on my channel. Many of them are recorded from Facebook, and so I know you guys are kind of annoyed with me going, hey, to my Facebook followers, and y'all watching this on YouTube. So at least once a week, you're going to be seeing videos from me directly to you guys, and then probably once a week we'll go live. I may even potentially do all live videos on YouTube. That way I don't have to record them, upload them, and all the things. But we're going to have an actual schedule for YouTube. So look for that update. And then if you guys have not followed me everywhere else, you can find me on all social medias, including dance videos on TikTok. Everything is Keenya Kelly. So let's talk about fear. Okay. So if you're on my Facebook page, or you can go to Facebook, you'll see that today and all this week, we've really been talking about fear and what people deal with as it pertains to fear. So I wonder, let me see something real quick. I wonder how I can see the comments. Okay, hold on, let's see. Oh, snap. Okay, sorry. Nope, don't want that. I'm trying to see how I can see you guys' comments, but I can't see them. All right. So, whoops. Cancel. Sorry, guys. Sorry. I don't want to take this thing down. I don't know how to take it down. Here we go. There we go. Sorry. Okay, sorry. We're talking about fear. Okay. I've been working with clients for the last 3.5 years, helping them build their businesses and their brands. And what started to happen, I started to really realize something once I moved from Texas to California. Here's what I realized. What I realized is that many people, I work with them. We have the greatest time together. We have good time chatting, opening things up, prophesying, hearing from the Lord, all the stuff. We are building brands and products and all this and all the services. We're doing brain dumps. We're building a whole business structure, right? Like an entire business structure, including marketing, all the things. And then nothing happens. This is not everybody, but it's a lot of people. Nothing happens. And I kept having this thought of maybe they're just not meant for entrepreneurship. Because, I do feel like everybody is learning, everybody is growing, and everybody isn't always ready for full-time entrepreneurship. I believe that it takes time to become a successful entrepreneur. I'm still on the journey of becoming a successful entrepreneur. I am still on the journey of becoming a successful entrepreneur. Okay. But one of the things that I realized was that people, the reason why they weren't becoming extremely successful, not always, but sometimes, was because the battle with fear. Okay? Was because the battle with fear. If you're saying that's me, I battle with fear all the time, like, then I want you to just comment in the comment box and say that's me, I battle with fear. Let me see. I'm gonna see if this is gonna show up on YouTube. Again, if you're just joining me, guys, this is my first time going live on YouTube. I'm normally always live on Facebook, and then now I'm always on TikTok. But this is my first time ever like doing YouTube, so I'm trying to see how can I see you all's comments. Okay, so if y'all wouldn't mind doing me a favor, just say a little something really quickly. Just say hi. If you're on YouTube, that way I can see how the comments pop up. That would do me a huge favor. If you guys can do that for me. Okay, so I realized that people are. Let me see. I can say hi to myself. Okay, there it goes. I see it now. I realized that people are battling with fear, and it's fear of failing, fear starting out, fear of what to do first, what to do next, fear of not getting support, fear of not making any sales, fear of getting sued, fear, all this stuff, fear that they're not good enough, all the things. Even though we've had like a prophetic session, like my creative consulting sessions are where we literally go to God, Jesus, and Holy Spirit, and we ask them, what do they have to say? What do they want you to know? What do they want you to do? And we hear specifically from God, Jesus, and the Holy Spirit about who you are and what you should be doing in our sessions, okay? And so in that, people, they get their whole life, they find out what they should be doing and how, but something keeps them from implementing the strategies, implementing the things that they're supposed to be doing, right? And I realized that it was fear, and I said to myself, okay, I have got to help more people get over fear. Now, one of the things that I've learned in church, I've never like counted the amount of times it's in the Bible, but they said one of the number one words that are used in the Bible is the word fear, right? And not because God wants us to be afraid. He does not. In the Bible, it says that God did not give us a spirit of fear, but a power, love, and a sound mind. But why in the world would he talk about fear so much? Why would that word be used in there so much? Because that is what people deal with on a regular basis. Fear of being enough, fear of having enough, fear of getting married, fear of not getting married, fear of having kids, fear of not having kids, fear of starting a job, fear of failing at the job, fear of getting a promotion, fear of not getting a promotion, right? Fear of moving, fear of not moving. All the things people deal with, all of that stuff, all of the time. And so here's what I was talking about recently. Okay, I always tell people that the feeling of fear is real, right? In the moment when you feel fear, you feel afraid, right? In the moment when you feel fear, you feel afraid, right? And so no one can say you don't feel afraid. It's like, no, you feel afraid. So that feeling is real. Okay, so the feeling of fear, I feel afraid. Okay, that's real. Now, what has to happen from that is you have to go, okay, but what is it that I'm afraid of? What am I afraid of, right? So let's just say I'm walking down the street and I start feeling afraid. Here's this feeling. It's like, why am I having this feeling? Oh, I'm having this feeling because I can see this loose dog. Nobody's around. There's no chain or collar around this dog. I feel afraid because I can see this dog. But what is the fear of the dog? The fear of the dog is that dog is going to attack me. That dog is going to bite me. That dog is going to kill me, right? And so we then have to ask our questions, well, why do I feel fear that this loose dog is going to attack me, kill me, bite me. Why do I have that thought in my mind? I have that thought because of all the movies I've seen, all the stuff I've seen on social media, because I've been bit by a dog, I've been attacked by a dog, I know somebody that's been attacked by a dog, I know somebody that's been killed by a dog, whatever, right? And so all of that, right, that's all real things that happened, right? But what is the truth? The truth is, we don't know if this dog is going to attack us. We don't know if this dog is going to bite. We don't know if this is a dog that acts like a kitten, right? We don't know if there's actually the owner is coming around the corner and let the dog loose because the dog is a super nice dog or because the dog will stop on command. We don't know. But all the things leading up to like that is what's keeping us from moving forward. So what most of us would do if we see a dog like that, we're having a couple thoughts in our head. Okay, which way could I run? Is there a building I can actually run into? You know, how close is my car? Can I jump on top of this car? You know, if I play dead, will it just leave me alone? Is it just a really nice dog and I can pet it? You know, you have to like comb through all those real emotions of, okay, what could be what could be what, right? And then we have to make a decision. Okay, we're like, all right, here's all the options. We have to make a decision of what are we gonna do, right? And so that's the same thing with fear when you're dealing with, let's just say, business, right? Here you are, you have this creative idea, right? We've had a one-on-one consult, and you're excited. We've got this idea. We've talked about it, all the things, and I'm like, okay, this is what you need to do, right? You're happy. You're excited. We hang up on the call, and then now you're like, now you feel fear, right? Now the feeling of fear rises up, right? And then you ask yourself, why do I feel fear? I just got off the phone with Keenya. Why do I feel fear? I feel afraid that I can't do what we just laid out. I feel afraid that if I do what she just laid out, I'm going to fail, right? So let's lay those two out. Let's just say I feel afraid that if I do what she tells me to do, I'm going to fail. Let's unpack that one. Okay. So there's that. Okay. I feel afraid because that I can do what she tells me to do, but I'm going to launch and I won't be successful. Okay. So what has to happen now is we have to unpack, why do you think you won't be successful? Well, because I worked with somebody else before and I launched something and nothing happened. I saw a friend of mine who did the same thing and nothing happened. There's a million other people doing the thing that I want to do and they're successful, so I'm not going to have anybody to sell to, right? I just don't believe in myself. I don't believe that I can really do this. I don't believe I can sell this. I just don't believe it, right? So here's all those factors, right? But then what has to happen is we have to go, what is the potential truth? The potential truth is that you could implement the strategy that we go over. You can do all the things that is required to be successful in this endeavor. And then guess what? Then you could be successful. But it's a choice. It's like, here's the fear, and I can retreat and say, no, I'm not gonna do it because all this could happen. Or you could say, I could try this and I could fail, but I'm believing that I can be successful. It's like, it's a choice. You have to like choose to risk failing. Does that make sense? That's like with the dog scenario. You can run, jump on a car, do all the things, or you can stand there for a second and see if the dog runs after you, or you can just keep walking because the dog could walk just right by you. You know what I'm saying? Now, it's a little bit different when you talk about a dog, you know, because I understand that, like, oh, if I saw a big dog, I'm like, you know, run, do, 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 right? You like, go, right? Because I've been bit by a dog, you know what I mean? And I've seen other people get bit by dogs. Well, I've seen videos, but I personally have been bit by. I got the scars on my leg to prove it. Okay, so it would make me scared. All right, but I'm talking about business. But as it pertains to business, you have to decide. I can retreat and do nothing, or I can press on and move forward, or I can press on and move forward, right? And press on and moving forward, meaning it means taking a chance on you. It means rooting for yourself, believing in yourself, and just moving forward. Like, nobody wants to fail. Nobody wants to be a failure. Nobody wants to try to do something and fail at doing it, especially if you've already tried before and you failed before. Nobody wants to continue failing, right? I don't know about y'all, but I do not want to continue failing. That's not in my DNA. That ain't in none of our DNA, right? But I read a book years ago by John C. Maxwell called Failing Forward, right? Called Failing Forward, which means that, listen, in life, if you're going to be successful in anything, you have to try, meaning that you have to be willing to fail, okay? You have to be willing to fail. Listen, I told y'all, if you've been watching me on Facebook, if not, I just started a detox 6 days ago where I'm healing my belly, which requires me to be on no sugar, no sugar, no dairy, no meat, right? Which is super hard, right? But it's a process. And so basically vegan. And then after the detox is over with, I have to stay vegan, right? And then go through this process of healing my body. I was so afraid of the detox, afraid of vegan. I was like, oh my God, I feel fear that I'm gonna fail, it's not gonna work, that I'm gonna be hungry. I've heard about folks that were vegetarian, their hair fell out because they wouldn't get enough protein, all the things. I even felt like, oh my God, I'm gonna get so skinny too fast and that my body's gonna be jiggly. Nobody wants to have a jiggly body. You know what I mean? Even though I work out on a regular basis, right? All the things. But it was like, Kenya, you got two choices. You can live in this fear that you don't know what you're doing, that you can have a jiggly body, all the stuff, right? Or what you can do is um, you can move forward. You can like go to the like. Listen, I used to watch a page called Tasty and Delish. They have the greatest recipes, fully fatty, non-vegetarian, non-vegan, non-plant-based, all that. And I was like, Kenya, the same way you learn how to cook all the other foods, you can learn how to cook as a vegan lifestyle, right? Listen, I learned how to cook from foodnetwork.com. I did not know how to cook. One day I decided to no longer use cans, no longer use box, and I started printing out all the recipes, and learning how to cook. And so I'm like, okay, the same way I did that on foodnetwork.com, I can unsubscribe from the bad food that's not good for my body, and I can subscribe to the vegan and plant-based and all the Instagram pages, and I'm learning so much. Is it a mind shift? Yes. Is it kind of scary? Yes, right? Listen, I was like, Kenya, if you post on social media, you're gonna get support. Like, you're gonna find people that are doing the same thing that you can ask questions to, and you can get support from them. But I was like, what am I feeling? I'm feeling afraid of exposing myself, that I have to heal my body, that something's wrong with my body, that I can heal my body through food. I feel afraid. And I was like, but what's the worst that could happen? Nothing. Right? People can be negative, but I don't care about them, right? The best that can happen, I can get support. I can get people teaching me and talking to me and giving me recipes. And that's exactly what happened. Somebody gave me this curry peanut sauce earlier today. I mean, people are rallying behind teaching me all the things that I need to do. And others are like, wow, I want to jump on that with you. I want to be in that with you. But if I hadn't, like, gotten past the fear of like, oh God, people gonna think I'm crazy for going vegan. You know what I mean? Like, or people going, you shouldn't be having that. Ain't you vegan? All this stuff. I'm like, Kenya, you got to get past that. You're gonna be just fine. Everything's gonna be fine. Everything's fine. Everything's fine. Everything's fine. Right? I had to get past the fear, and now everybody's helping me. Like, listen. When I moved to California, I got a house, and I decided to rent out some of the rooms to the supernatural school students. I posted on our little dry erase board, let's have a family dinner. So we're having a family dinner this Saturday, and we were talking about what we're gonna eat. And one of the girls said, "Why don't we just have a vegan dinner?" What? She knows that I'm vegan, and so we're having a vegan dinner. We're having a vegan dinner because I let them know that what I'm doing for as a new lifestyle change, right? But I felt fear at first of telling anybody because, well, but now we're basically all in this together. Does that make sense? And so, listen, we're going to talk a little bit more about this, but I really want to know what are some of the fears that you guys are dealing with. Like, one of the best things you guys can do here on YouTube is comment, of course, like the video, subscribe, all that. But comment and tell me what you're dealing with, because the more you tell me what you're dealing with in the comment section and you ask questions, I will use those comments and questions as new content. So you may have this piercing question, right? And then I will take that question and I'll turn it into a whole nother video and you'll get your whole life, okay? So thank you guys so much for watching this very first YouTube live video. If you guys haven't gotten all my free tools, I have so many different free tools on my website on KeenyaKelly.com. I would be honored to serve you and work with you through creative consulting. If you want to do a one-on-one session with me, I would love to. You just go to my website and click on KeenyaKelly.com, click on consulting, and book yourself a call. All right? So love you guys. Thank you all so much for being here with me on YouTube. I'm going to see if I can actually end the video from here. It's my first time. Listen, y'all going to learn how to do stuff as I learn how to do stuff, okay? Let me see if it'll let me end the video. Nope, it will not let me end the video, and that is okay. So let's end it here. Let's see how we end it. This is cool.